Here's a quick rundown of today's top stories, Saturday, April 26th. Pope Francis's funeral begins in a ceremony he helped reimagine. Pope Francis is being laid to rest on Saturday in a ceremony reflecting his priorities as Pope and wishes as pastor. Presidents and princes attend his funeral in St. Peter's Square, but prisoners and migrants will usher him into the basilica where he will be buried. As many as 200,000 people are attending the funeral, which Francis choreographed himself when he revised and simplified the Vatican's rites and rituals last year. His aim was to emphasize the Pope's role as a mere priest and not a powerful man of this world, the Vatican said. It was a reflection of Francis's 12-year project to radically reform the papacy, to emphasize its pastors as servants, and to construct a poor church for the poor. It was a mission he articulated just days after his 2013 election and explained the name he chose as Pope in honor of St. Francis of Assisi, who had the heart of the poor of the world, according to the official decree of the Pope's life that was placed in his coffin Friday night. Foreign Affairs says the visit of Japan's Prime Minister is a symbol of strong ties. With President Marcos and Japanese Prime Minister Ishiba Shigeru scheduled to discuss regional maritime security, Department of Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo said that the upcoming visit of the Japanese leader next week shows the strength of the two countries' relationship as strategic partners. Some agreements, ranging from political to economical to cultural, are expected to be signed during the visit. Discussions will also be held across a spectrum of issues, including trade and infrastructure. But chief among the discussions to be held is the regional maritime security issues, with Japanese ambassador to the Philippines, Endo Kazuya, highlighting the need to achieve a free and open Indo-Pacific and the progress of the Japan-Philippines Reciprocal Access Agreement. PAGASA states Mindanao braces for rain while 29 areas are under extreme heat alert on April 26th. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration has issued a weather alert for Saturday, April 26th, forecasting rain showers in parts of Mindanao and extreme heat in at least 29 areas across the country. PAGASA said that the Intertropical Convergence Zone is affecting Mindanao, bringing cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms to the region. In addition to the rainy conditions, various parts of the country are experiencing high heat indices. PAGASA advised residents in the affected areas to stay hydrated, avoid prolonged sun exposure, and watch for signs of heat-related illnesses, such as heat cramps or heat exhaustion. Cardinal David says the papal election is a spiritual discernment, not a political contest. Caloocan Bishop and Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines President Pablo Virgilio Ambo Cardinal David urged Catholics to keep the upcoming papal election free from politics, warning that campaigning or endorsing candidates could affect the sacredness of the conclave. In a Facebook post on Friday, April 25th, Cardinal David reminded the faithful that the selection of the next pope is not a political contest, but a spiritual discernment. He said that while it is natural to have hopes or preferences for certain personalities, Catholics are ultimately invited to trust in the work of the Holy Spirit and the solemn responsibility entrusted to the College of Cardinals. Trump says Crimea will stay with Russia as he presses for a deal to end war in Ukraine. U.S. President Donald Trump said in an interview published on Friday that Crimea will stay with Russia, the latest example of the U.S. leader pressuring Ukraine to make concessions to end the war while it remains under siege. The U.S. president made the comments in a Time magazine interview conducted on Tuesday. Trump has been accusing Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky of prolonging the war by resisting negotiations with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.